Okay, let me start now. The fear generation. The fear generation. Good evening, Toastmaster of the day, distinguished guests, fellow Toastmasters. Today I am going to talk about the fear generation. Maybe you may be thinking, what is this fear generation? I have heard about Generation Next or Generation X. What is this fear generation, or we can call Generation Yes or Gen F? Okay. So let me explain you three things about Generation F or fear generation. I'll explain you what is Generation F or fear generation. Second thing, I'll give you two examples of how the fear generation will look like. And the third one would be what we can do about fear generation. Okay, let me explain you with what is fear generation. Similar to human evolution, the parenting, the art of parenting is also evolving day by day, generation to generation. So the fear generation is caught in between this evolution transition. So fear generation is nothing but a generation of parents that are fearful to their parents as well as to their kids. So that is fear generation. Let me give an example of fear generation. So I can be a good example of a fear generation. So let's say when I was a kid, I need to ensure that my parents are not getting angry anytime. I should ensure that they don't have any single spark of anger coming out of my mistakes or anything involving me. If I do any mistake involving me, then I would get a loud shout or slap. So I used to be very careful when I am handling my parents. Now let me explain you one example. Every academic year we used to get one school bag, a new school bag. Whenever we change our academic class, we used to get a new school bag. The expectation was that we need to keep that or maintain that bag for a year minimum. So that was the expectation. So let's say I got a new bag. For some reason of manufacturer's defect, or for some reason the bag is spoiled, I used to fear myself. How do I tell this to my parents? Because they suspect, first of all, that it is me. Depending upon their mood, I may get loud shout or a small slap sometimes. So that used to be my fear. Now when it comes to my kids, I have two kids. One going to primary schooling now. So what I am doing is every time I buy him every 3 months, 1 to 3 months, he wants a new bag, school bag. Now I am feared. Whenever I buy a costly bag, school bag, I am very feared every day. But whenever he comes back, the school bag is proper or not. So I am getting feared from my son as well. So that is the kind of fear I am facing with my kids as well. Let me give you another example. When I was a kid, if I were to do very well in the exams, and then I have to show my card, school report card to my parents, I used to shiver. What my father will do? What my father will say before he signs? I used to quietly go to him. Father, I did very well. This is my mark. This is my mark. I used to tell everything. And his mood is good. Then he said, very good. Otherwise, what? What happened? Why you didn't get 100 out of 100? What is this? He used to ask me. I used to be very fearful about him, even showing his report card. Now in this generation, whenever I am waiting really for my son to bring the report card to the house. Once he brings, I am very fearful. Oh, I'll open this. What is in there? What is the mark? What is the marks he is getting? That is the fear I have. So I am both feared for my parents when I was a kid as well as a parent. So this is the fear generation, example of a fear generation, which I believe I am in. So I hope most of you may be in the same experience. Maybe you may be having the same experience. I think the time is not moving. I'm fading now.
Afraid of you.
Okay. I'm very enchanted to give an example of fear generation, especially me being the part of the fear generation. So the third item that I wanted to talk about, what we can do about this fear generation. I used to think what we can do. Am I doing something wrong? Do I need to behave like my father? Everything is slap or shout louder, or what I need to do? What I felt is, we can't do much. For the past, I have already undergone. I can't do much for the past. So what I am undergoing now, what I can do is probably sometimes set my expectations down. Don't get too much worried. Let them grow up. Let the kids grow up by their own. Or, forget, sometimes ignore them. Or sometimes, we need to be very serious sometimes if it is a real mistake. But apart from that, I don't think I can do much with this fear generation. I like it. At least what I can say is I'll experience, I'll be happy, I'll be enchanted being part of this fear generation. With that, thank you very much.